Hi, it's Tara Green and it's March 31st. So we're at the end of March here. It's a very, very big day today, a big, huge astrological aspect today. I'm going to talk about that first. Of course, it's a very historic Mars conjunct Saturn at 0 degrees of Aquarius. Now, Mars is the planet of action. It's the warrior god. It's the planet that rules testosterone, men traditionally. It's the sign of passion, of warriors, okay? And it rules Aries and Scorpio. And then Saturn, the planet of restrictions, obstacles, testing, limitations, seniors, karma, and it rules two signs. It rules Capricorn, which most modern Western astrologers are familiar with, but Saturn also rules Aquarius traditionally. So Saturn rules corporate structures. That's when it's in its feminine, actually, Earth sign of Capricorn, rules big business. But when it moves into Aquarius, Saturn then is the reality principle, the testing, the tax man of Aquarius, new technologies, freedom, revolution. So, all planets have a positive and a negative side, but these two, Mars and Saturn, coming together in any sign, they're called the malefics, means bad, mal in French, malefics. When they come together, Mars is war and Saturn is the law. So literally we've got martial law coming in a new way, restricting people's freedom. That's very much there with heavy duty, and maybe to help people as well, because we're all in this together. That's a sign of Aquarius, of course, under this COVID-19 virus. Okay. So Aquarius, we need to think of higher consciousness ways and liberating ways and passionate about freedom, revolution, really understanding that we're all one, and also fighting for our rights, because that's really important now too. So there can be angry people being restless, people being resistant, rebellion, again, war. Can be a terrorist thing as well. Mars conjunct Saturn, people are deeply angry and they want to be free. So that can be very strong. I'm also projecting the internet could come down. I have heard that from another source as well, because Aquarius is the sign of the internet, okay? But it does also represent a kind of a driving with the brakes on kind of energy. So you can feel anger against your father or big business corporations coming up big time today. Now the moon is in the sign of Cancer, actually, so it's in its home sign. So being at home or finding some kind of emotional security in your home, nurturing yourself, is actually one of the best things to be doing. America is, of course, a Cancerian country, as is Canada and a number of other big countries in the world. Otherwise, the moon also makes difficult aspects to Mars in Aquarius and Saturn in Aquarius in conjunct them. So again, we may not see our anger or the kind of limitations and structures. We may kind of want to be just worried about what do we need to be safe, which is, of course, totally human. Our loved ones, our family. People can be feeling very weepy, very sentimental, of course, and really wanting to curl up into a fetal position, I would say. Now, the moon in Cancer sextiles Uranus and Taurus, which actually amps up that sense of, well, we can be free and liberated and care about our neighbors and see things in a new way, which is good. And then the moon will square Chiron and Aries at night. So again, this is where we might be feeling wounded. So that's a lot going on at once. Okay, now this is the most intense today. Not as big a deal as, the Jupiter-Pluto conjunction coming up on April the 4th. There will be a worldwide global meditation, actually, right exactly as Jupiter and Pluto come together. I just want to mention that as well at 10:45 p.m. That's Eastern Daylight Time. Okay, so the card for today from the beautiful Muse Tarot is called the Three of Materials. And again, materials are matter. There are 3D things, actually. So we're dealing with 3D, very literally here. And the number 3s are always the Trinity. It's very feminine. Actually, Mother, Maiden, Crone was the original Trinity. And then, of course, the Christian Church adopted the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost, that Trinity. Okay, so the number 3, the pyramid structure, is the strongest one in the universe. So what do we need to build ourselves or to focus on to feel uplifted or safe? The upward turning triangle is the masculine, the downward turning triangle is the feminine, and when they interlock, that's when you get what's called a Merkaba. So this is quite a lovely inspirational. I love the roses intertwining and going up. And so maybe you want to make things with your hands. Mars and Saturn are also squaring Uranus and Taurus. So the challenge, because Uranus rules Aquarius in modern astrology, is how do we find a sense of stability in all this chaos? Okay, it's very chaotic for sure. So build yourself a little castle where you feel safe. Share it with your friends. Talk to your friends. I know we can't get too up close right now. And do what you need to make yourself feel secure. Okay, if you want to get in touch with me, I'm at tarot.com. I have a special discount on my readings right now. Please join me actually tonight, March 31st. I will be live doing my April Astrology Tarot preview on Facebook on the Cosmic Intelligence Agency page. So if you go to Facebook, Cosmic Intelligence Agency, have over 1.5 million followers. I will be live on that page at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and April the Fool's Day at 12:30 a.m. I can't talk right now. Greenwich Mean Time. Okay, and April Fool's Day, yes, that's the beginning of the zero card in the tarot, the Fool. Okay, back to want to get in touch with me. I'm at infinitynow.wordpress.com. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter, and please sign up and follow me here on YouTube. Many blessings. Stay well and healthy.